Welcome to Seriously Equestrian, where life is better with horses. Today we're going to discuss 20 of the most beautiful horse breeds in the world. Horses are graceful, fascinating creatures with lots of attitude and character. Some of them are just simply magnificent, and there are so many different things that are perfect about them. From the way they move, their shining coats, the way they are put together, their ticklish ears, big noses, or the way they react when they see you. Despite the fact that the first horses were domesticated around 6,000 years ago, they are still considered to be amongst the best animals that people have ever tamed, to the point where many would even argue that they become more important to us than any other animal out there. The fact of the matter is that horses can be used for a lot more purposes than dogs or cats can ever even dream of achieving, which is why we honestly can't even picture the world as it is right now without horses. When it comes to riding, at least, they are infinitely more popular than cats or dogs. We know, quite the shocker, right? There are so many reasons to love the companionship of horses and to honor their sheer beauty. That even inspired artists and poets. We've decided to bring you today our very own top 20 of the most beautiful horse breeds in the world. Starting off with number 20, Paso Fino Horses. The Paso Fino breed usually goes unnoticed in most lists with horses out there simply because it looks a bit bland at first sight. But Paso Fino is actually a very unique looking breed, just that its specific characteristics don't necessarily stand out as much as they do for some of the other horse breeds we have on our list. Regardless, this Spanish breed deserves a lot more recognition than it got so far, simply due to the fact that it has one of the thickest and most gorgeous manes and tails we've ever seen. Number 19. Hanoverian Horses. This elegant horse breed was actually introduced onto the market from a German breeder who wanted to create a spectacular horse that could rival the most athletic Olympic champions of all time. As far as we can tell, they've definitely done so. And quite honestly, we can't keep our mouths from hitting the floor every time we see a Hanoverian horse gallop past us, simply due to how beautiful and imposing they really are. At 18, the Black Forest Horses. You can immediately tell when you're looking at a Black Forest horse due to their unique looking coloring. On top of having that drop-dead gorgeous flaxen tails and manes, they were blessed with a chestnut body as well, making this a very recognizable breed among the pack. On top of that, this German horse breed is also popular for being very gentle and patient with any riders out there. So if you're a new rider looking for a horse that will help you stand out from the crowd, this may very well be the best option for you. At number 17, Clydesdale Horses. This breed is easily one of the most popular horse breeds for beauty shows, and for good reason too. Just look at how stunning they are from any angle whatsoever. And on top of that, since this breed comes in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, you will always stand out with a Clydesdale horse around your barn. They are quite majestic to say the least, and considering how much their necks arc and how muscular they are, there's no wonder that they are considered to be the most royal horse breed out there. Number 16. American Paint Horses. This beautiful horse breed has more than earned the right to be on our list due to its downright gorgeous coat colors. The great majority of them have white spots or markings, which are all spread across their bodies unevenly, making each and every horse special in its own way. You can also immediately pick up on the fact that the American Paint Horse is very muscular and strong, making this a great option for shows and labor alike. Number 15. Trakehner Horses. Trakehner horses are just downright jaw-dropping from the moment that you see one coming towards you. Not only can you immediately spot their athleticism from a mile away, but you can also quickly catch on just how well-trained they are and how downright majestic they look at all times. They excel in pretty much everything training-wise, they can jump really high up, and as far as the dressage part of the show goes, they're very hard to beat to say the least. This is a perfect breed for both young and old riders alike. And considering the fact that they are very calm and easy to deal with, we wouldn't be surprised if this was the very first horse breed that you got your hands on early on in life. Number 14. Shire Horses. By far one of the most popular British draught horse breeds out there, Shire Horses are known for being extremely tall and majestic. But on top of that, they're also very powerful and dangerous if treated poorly. This is the hauling type of a horse breed right here, the type that can easily rip your house apart if they were to go berserk, and yet this just makes them even more beautiful, when you realize just how kind and polite of a breed it is. Despite their popularity over the years, the number of purebred Shire horses has definitely gone down a lot, to the point where they're even considered to be at risk by the Rare Breed Survival Trust. Hopefully this will change in the near future because this breed is just too stunning to lose. Number 13. Rocky Mountains Horses. This is a very iconic horse breed that we can only describe as drop-dead gorgeous simply because it is one of the first breeds that comes to mind when we even consider the idea of a beautiful horse breed to begin with. If you've ever seen a promotional piece that features a chocolate-coated horse with a very stunning flaxen mane, then chances are that you are looking at a Rocky Mountain horse, and you definitely already know why it is ranked up so high by us. This is a very unique-looking breed, and as far as its behavior is concerned, it is also one of the calmest breeds you could go for out there. Number 12. Pinto Horses. The typical image that you will find when searching for the Pinto horse breed is that of a naive American proudly riding one across the open field with a bow in their hand. The funniest part about the stereotype is the fact that the horses are actually coming from Europe originally, as they were brought to the New World way back during the original colonial period. While Native Americans did domesticate a lot of them to use in combat, they were mostly running around freely back in the day without a care in the world. They are referred to as Pinto horses due to the pinto patterns that you see over their bodies. They were considered to be very good for camouflaging the Native American troops way back in the day. Number 11. Percheron Horses. This is one of the fan favorites right here, as the Percheron horse breed is one of the most gentle breeds that you'll ever lay your eyes on, even though it's also one of the largest breeds you'll see as well. We're talking about massive creatures, like 2,600 pounds of pure muscle and strength. And despite being absolutely humongous, the Percheron breed is also one of the kindest and most loving and forgiving breeds you'll see. They very rarely get agitated, and even when they do, they almost never attack anyone simply because they would rather walk away instead. Number 10. Orlov Trotter Horses. This fast trotter is pretty much one of the best options out there if you're looking for a horse breed that can really stand its ground and gallop over the course of a football field in a matter of seconds. That's right, you're looking at one of the fastest and most resilient horse breeds out there now, as the Orlov Trotter can pretty much outlast most any other breed out there and outrun them while they're at it as well. What came into being out of a Russian lab at the hands of Count Alexei Orlov way back in the 1700s has now become one of the most well-respected horse breeds of all time, and for good reason too. Number 9. Norwegian Fjord Horses. Despite being a very small breed right here, the Norwegian Fjord horse is quick on its feet, especially considering the fact that for the most part you will only find this breed in the mountainous regions of Norway, galloping away through the wilderness. Sure, they're not the most colorful horses out there, but they do come in 5 different shade variants. And on top of that, they have also been recognized as one of the best farm horse breeds out there, which is no simple feat. On top of all that, there is also one of the oldest horse breeds in the world, and despite being very standard looking, we would argue that if you want to go for a traditional looking horse, this may very well be the best option for you right here. Number 8. Marwari Horses. If you're in the market for an Indian horse breed, then look no further than the beautiful Marwari horse, because this is by far one of the most unique looking horses out there. What really makes this breed stand out from the crowd is definitely its unique ears, which, as you can tell right off the bat, can turn inwards on the flip of a coin. This superb horse breed was actually created way back in the day by the natives here. They wanted to mix in the Arabian horse breeds alongside the common ponies that you can see everywhere in India. Their results were absolutely incredible, as this horse breed has been used as a cavalry horse top choice for many centuries now, and even to this day is recognized as one of the bravest horse breeds to ever walk the earth. Number 7. The Knabstrupper Horses. Most of you reading this are probably wondering what we're even talking about when we mention the Knabstrupper horse breed, and for good reason too. This is a very underappreciated horse breed that has only recently started to gain a little bit of recognition outside of Denmark. The reason as to why it deserves to be so high up on our list, though, is definitely the fact that it is just downright absolutely adorable to look at, and you will instantly agree with this when you see its stunning spotted coat here. They might be the beautiful horse equivalent of the Dalmatian dogs that used to be super popular a while ago. Number 6. Haflinger Horses. Despite being yet another relatively small horse breed right here, the Haflinger is well worth being so high up on our list, simply due to its royal look and very deep chest, which you can see from pretty much any picture you find online. They stand at around 13 to 15 hands tall, and due to their very massive heads and sloped shoulders, they are considered to be amongst the most aesthetic horse breeds out there. Number 5. Gypsy Horses. Many people out there could be excused for mistaking the typical gypsy horse for the Pinto horse breed, and while we can immediately see the similarities between the two, let's just say that there is a certain reason as to why this breed is ranked so much higher than the Pinto. Gypsy horses are very small and resilient creatures, and on top of that they are very strong, which makes them the perfect choice for labor and horse riding. Temperament-wise, they can be a little bit on the rougher side, but honestly, we just can't help but love them even more because of it, simply due to the fact that it makes it more rewarding once they do start opening up to you and following your commands. Number 4. The Friesian Horses. These all-black horses are downright incredible looking. We just can never get enough of how stunning this breed really is, and that's no exaggeration either. Friesian horses typically have very muscular bodies and elegant gaits, which is why they have been used to represent royalty for a very long time. They also almost went extinct several times over the past couple of decades, but as of late they have definitely started to grow more popular, which has led to them being bred a lot more. Hopefully they can completely get rid of the endangered name tag and instead become a good option that every aspiring horse owner can opt for in the near future. Number 3. Arabian Horses. As far as iconic horse breeds go, there are very few names out there that could rival the likes of the Arabian Horses, and for good reason too. This is by far one of the most endurant horse breeds you'll ever find, and because of it they have been used as the basis for most other newly created breeds out there. They are also very strong and fast, and on top of that, they have one of the most striking and just drop-dead looks you've ever seen on a horse. Overall, this is the type of a horse breed that you just can't go wrong with. Number 2. Appaloosa Horses. This is by far one of the most unique-looking horse breeds we've ever seen, and honestly, just look at any picture with Appaloosa horses and you'll instantly know what we mean by that. The spotted look alongside the white and dark patches on their backs make them so stunning, and the more you look at their patterns, the more intricate they get. On top of all that, this horse breed is also very gentle and friendly, making it a great choice for any riders out there, regardless of whether they've just started riding or if they've been doing it for many years now. Number 1. Akhal-Teke Horses. This is by far one of the oldest and most popular domesticated horse breeds out there, and you can immediately see why Akhal-Teke horses have been humanity's top choice for so many years now. Despite the fact that they were originally only created for their speed and endurance, they also quickly started to gain reputation as one of the most exotic-looking horse breeds your money could get you. Akhal-Teke horses have been first created in Turkmenistan, but they quickly spread all across the globe, pretty much just taking over the market as we know it, and becoming the most popular breed you could get under the nickname Golden Horses. Horses really are something else, aren't they? Regardless of which breed you find to be the most beautiful out there, we can safely say that you can't go wrong with any horse breed simply because they're all unique in their very own way. Surely, the Golden Horses might be the most popular choice right now, but if you'd rather have an all-black giant horse that can really intimidate you by just standing next to you, then the Friesian horse breed may be a better choice for you. Just remember to always take care of your horses and to cherish every moment you get alongside them. Thank you for reading and good luck riding.